Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. Let me bring you a quick update. As we saw it on S platform, posted by Nigeria Story, the live coverage by ISWAP in their fight against Nigerian government and what is getting many Nigerian people worried, you will see in this video. Let's take a look at that very quickly, as posted by Nigeria Story. Let's quickly take a look at that.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
All right. You've just seen it, right? Good. Now, if you noticed when they made a display, let me bring you the picture, the screenshot of that very display. It's quite shocking, and that is what many Nigerians are talking about. Take a look at this. You can see that? Good. That is a display of captured or seized armored vehicles and ammunitions taken. I will use the word stolen, but Nigerian people are saying otherwise. And you will understand why and hear it from them. Let me tell you, looking at this very picture, what do you notice? You notice that the truck in a battlefield should be raided with bullets. But you see how clean this is. That is what is getting many people worried. Did they actually seize this vehicle and this ammunition? Or is it a display of donation received, well received, as it is inscribed on the truck? Take a look at it once again. Donated by Borno state government. This is exactly what people are talking about and referring to. And it's giving Nigerians worry that ammunitions and weapons are ending up in the hands of the terrorists. Why should that happen? Why should the Nigerian military, soldiers who are sacrificing their lives, be exposed to this kind of situation? The bottom line is corruption in the system. Because I know while we are growing up, Nigerian military used to be the most formative and the strongest in Africa, if I'm not mistaken, well respected. But today, Nigerian military have been reduced to nothing. That you see Nigerian military carrying bags for private individuals in an occasion, doing bodyguard and escort services by hire. That is to tell you how down things had become. It is now transactional and not professional. It all boils down on failure of government. You saw the picture. That is the end product of failed government. So that you don't say, "Na me talk things, so I'm not making things up." I want you to also see from where the post was made. We got it from Nigeria Story on X platform. Let us quickly bring you what they posted. Okay? What they posted and the comments under it. Let us quickly review that. Okay? And you hear it from the Nigerian people. All right? That is it. That is where the post was gotten from. Nigeria Stories breaking. ISWAP have released a video of their attack against Nigerian army position in Mairari, Borno State yesterday, showing weapons and equipment they stole from the army. Now, underline that word, stole, and why people are asking. Look at the picture here. Look at the video of the very truck Nigerian people are referring to. Wherever you see this screenshot by Nigerians, look at their reaction. Say, donated by the government indeed. From Bear With Me post. He is the one that made the comment. And more comments said here, said, how sure are we the weapons are stolen and not given to them? These are Nigerian people who are reacting to this. And this is one thing that I love about Nigeria. They will always have confidence no matter how bad things are. Look at Humanity said, this is a reminder of the dangers our troops face daily. And this is true. Our soldiers deserve better protection, intelligence, and support. We must stand with them. That is one problem Nigeria has. Nigerian people and its government have failed completely in all ramifications, especially the government. Okay? Because when this guy said this, it reminded me that yesterday, the president of Nigeria was busy sending air fighters to protect the interests of France in Benin Republic, bombarding coup plotters, whereas Nigerian troops are being mesmerized. Look at it. Just look at it. You see, this one said here is because Nigerian military is fighting multiple wars in Sambisa, Benin Republic, and Burkina Faso. I don't want to say too much. Now, he said, at this point, ISWAP is treating our military armory like a supermarket. Anytime they want ammunition, they will go to the market in the war front and capture as many as they want. That is the position of many Nigerians. Okay? Now, this person is asking a crucial question. He said, terrorists show videos. Harrison showed videos. But when he reached our military turn, he's always written headlines. Is it that they don't know what the videos could do to the morale of these terrorists? Honestly speaking, the terrorists and whoever that is being referred to, they are not professionals. The military will tell you we are professionals. We can't do the way they do. Okay? We cannot just be showing all the videos. But sometimes we show videos of the Nigerian military formations in their fight against terrorists. So let us proceed. This one said, Shube Iuja said, another generous donation from the Nigerian military to Boko Haram. We know the game. And this one said, meanwhile, Tinubu has resources to fight for French interests in Benin Republic than decapitate this terrorist. That is exactly what I've been saying. You see, I'm not saying my mind. This is the mind of Nigerian people. He said, I hope the troops are safe. This situation is truly pathetic. And whoever that is putting these hard-working soldiers in harm's way, using them as sacrificial lambs, will eventually be exposed. It is completely demoralizing, not just for the army, but for the entire country. Nigeria is finished. Now, let's come here. This one said, Video IoT said here, and I said it before, not a single bullet on that car with clean glasses. Or is this a thank you delivery? Let me just pause here. Let me just pause here. You see that? Is this a thank you delivery from the Nigerian military to Boko Haram? Didn't I say this thing before? And look at it. People are saying it. This is the expression and opinion of Nigerian people generally. So the government should not take it twisted or take it personal against me. Deal with the message you are getting on this platform and leave the messenger out of it. I will continue speaking because we are all victims of bad governance. And I tell you, until Nigerian people understand this fact, that the failure of government, now them go use their head, carry on. Until they realize this fact, that nobody is coming to save them from the impunity of failed government. Nobody is coming to save them. Until they stop making themselves stooges and equipment, tools in the hands of corrupt politicians. this will continue to get worse. And they will continue being victims. Nigeria will continue happening to Nigerians, no matter whom you are. The only people that are the beneficiaries of all this madness are the corrupt politicians who have captured the state. And the worst is in this regime, because every democratic institutions in this country have been decimated. Didn't I hear the so-called Senate in their debate about why or not the president was giving whether consent or is not giving consent before he approved the bombing of Benin by Nigerian Air Force?
Sorry, you are wrong.
Sorry?
The communication is for the Senate to give consent for the president to act in line with the Constitution, not to debate.
Mr. President.
So the communication, if whether you debate,
we are saying the same thing. Can you listen also?
No. We are, all the senators here that gave consent are aware of the content of that letter. They would not have given consent if they were not in agreement with the president's request.
Once it is closed, Mr. President, you cannot reopen it. It is sealed in concrete. Our endorsement of the action is total. It is not open to further conversation.
Today we don't have Senate anymore. It's an appendage of Tinubu's cabinet. Today we don't have judiciary anymore. It is an appendage of Tinubu's cabinet.
Kind attention.
We are not talking about INEC. That one is long gone. So what we will be expecting in 2027 will not be an election. Nigerian people, get prepared. Get prepared, because these guys are changing gear. I don't need to say too much because a lot have been said already. I want you to share this video to every well-meaning Nigerians, because if you think it never reached you, don't worry. If you are lucky enough to see 2027, then you will be in for the worst you have never seen. If Nigerian people fail to liberate themselves from this bad governance, it's up to them. I'm only a voice speaking this undiluted truth. I just hope the people will share this video to everyone. Master Peters, your advocate for good governance. Let me have your opinion on the comment section. Help me share this video to everyone. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.